5-0 plus 5.25 unit run heading into today. 11-2 plus 9.7 units on Drew's Daily Diamond. Keeping the free picks rolling today. Smash that like button, comment below if you've been following along as we got first game up 1:10 Eastern. So early start 10:10 Pacific. We are heading to Cleveland for the team formerly known as the Indians hosting the Kansas City Royals. Noah Cameron, the southpaw on the hill for the Royals. Gavin Williams going for the Guardians. -115, that is Cleveland as the home favorite. 7 or 6.5, depending where you're shopping as the total. Guys, I like Cleveland in this matchup being at home. And a big reason why, Gavin Williams on the hill. He went to East Carolina, top kind of selection. They made a run there in the college baseball World Series, I believe. At least the regionals there. But it's even more so what he's done in Major League Baseball. You know, he's kind of a high prospect guy, throws hard, and sure enough, he threw an absolute gem last time out. Maybe arguably the best start of the season. He went into Dodgers Stadium, faced that Dodgers lineup, went 7 innings, giving up just 2 hits, had 10 strikeouts, blanking their lineup. He's a guy I'm looking to bet on again here, carrying it against the Royals. Big step down in class in terms of the offense, the lineup that you're facing. Now, he is up against Noah Cameron, lefty, doesn't throw very hard, but still, he had a sub-3 RA last year in his rookie season. He had a pretty good first start this year. It's just Cleveland's the better team overall, in my opinion. I mean, they're sitting at the top of the AL Central standings right now, and Gavin Williams, the guy that's bet on only. So at 15 cents, we are going -115, Cleveland over Kansas City in the day action. We'll head to the night slate up next, 7:40 Eastern. It is Detroit and Minnesota staying in the AL Central here. Taj Bradley on the hill for the Twins. Tyreek Skubal, the lefty, going for the Tigers. -180 to as high as -190. That is Detroit is the road favorite, total of 7. And, people are going to look at Skubal, obviously, with good reason, look to bet on him. The odds makers are all over it, having Detroit as the heavy favorite, even though Detroit's under 500, at least coming into this series. And Skubal is 1-1. He has only allowed 1 earned run in 13 innings. He's been good. He's not a guy I'm necessarily looking to go against, but it comes down to price point. And the starter he is up against, Taj Bradley, you might remember him in Tampa Bay. He's come over. He's from Stone Mountain, Georgia, 25-year-old. And he's gone 10-plus innings, giving up just 1 earned run himself with 12 strikeouts. So getting a pitcher like that with a nice plus price here, +145, risk 100 to win 145. I think it's a little bit too much here, guys. I think it's the odds makers are telling us with the low total, 7 flat, runs are going to be at a premium. If we can put that plus price in our pocket, I like that profile. We're going with the home dog, Minnesota Twins, barking at +145 against the Detroit Tigers. Guys, got 1 game left here, and do want to hit a couple comments from the past shows. We've been doing a few here, enough for 13 picks so far on the WagerTalk YouTube channel this MLB season. And some of you guys asking, for the recaps. I'm happy to do so. Now, granted, sometimes, like I'm doing for today, the games from the day before will still be going on. So I might not have that day before recap, depending what time I'm doing the recording. But yeah, absolutely. I'll put in the recaps here. And, 5-0 run plus 5.25 units. That's Saturday and Friday's show. Didn't do one on Sunday or Monday, but still carrying a nice hot streak. 11-2 overall, plus 9.7 units. And when I say 11-2, keep in mind, I am saying the unit count, but it's not one of those things where we're releasing, -160, -180, and then claiming 11-2. If you watch the show, it is don't like to lay too big of a price tag here and like some dogs. So, it's been a nice run. Looking to keep it going. Thanks for the comments below. We got Kev D asking. He was asking about doing a parlay a couple shows ago. He was looking to do the Mets and the Royals. Obviously, wouldn't do the Royals here on Tuesday. I'm on Cleveland apps, actually. But Kev D, I'm not a huge parlay guy, particularly with separate, if you're going to do a side and a total and it correlates, I'm not going to talk you off of it. But in terms of parlaying 2 separate games, I'm never really going to do that. So I guess that's how I would answer your question there. I would just bet them separately. If you like 2 teams, put, if you're $100 better, 100 on this team and then 100 on that team, 2 separate bets. That's my answer to parlays in baseball. But yeah, guys, any other questions, fire away in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. Premium picks available, wagertalk.com. Great day to check it out. $5 Tuesday. I got 2 plays up for Tuesday and 2 games we're not going over on the show. I like the Tuesday card a lot. I like the Wednesday card a lot as well. So if you're interested in 3-day package, if you buy 3-day, you get 3-day free. You can get the 1-year all access, 30-day all access. That's likely the way to go, guys, as going to look to continue to build the bankroll here on the diamond. All right, we got last game we're going over here. Try to do it quickly for Tuesday's show. We are heading to Mile High, 8:40 Eastern, 5:40 Pacific. Colorado Rockies hosting the Houston Astros. Burrows on the hill for the Stros. Kyle Freeland, the lefty, going for Colorado. It is Houston minus 180 as the favorite. And breaking this one down, Freeland, the lefty, good pitcher for Colorado. I mean, he signed a $60 million deal, 5-year deal, and he's on his last year. So he's actually a guy I'd be looking to bet on going into free agency. He has had 2 really good starts against Toronto and Miami. The only thing is they were both on the road. Coming back home, I don't know. I've seen him get beat up a couple times here in Coors Field. And he's up against Burrows, 1-1 on the season for the 26-year-old. He was roughed up in his first outing, but he bounced back nicely last time out. And he's a guy that there was some positive reports on coming out of spring, pitch mix, velocity as well. So he's a guy I'm looking to bet on. And really, it comes down to offense. It's not only pitching in Major League Baseball, obviously. And Houston, going by weighted runs created plus, similar to team OPS, Houston is the best lineup in baseball so far this season. And the Colorado Rockies being the worst by weighted runs created plus. Therefore, when you get, this many teams in Major League Baseball, best versus worst, I'm looking to go on the Houston Astros, guys. Let's put it that way. Minus 180, a little too steep as the road team. We can lay the run in the minus 1.5 line, minus 120. That's what we're doing here. Stros minus the run line in the last game we're breaking down. In recap, we got the Twins, plus 145 is the home dog, and we're on Cleveland at home as well, minus 115. That's going to do it for the Tuesday show. Check it out here, guys. Comment below, smash that like button. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in.